Hello, you beautiful stonkers that you are. Today I'm talking about how I'm feeling. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. I was asking the emissaries about what I should talk about. I said, what do you think I should talk about? And they said, Gordon, why don't you talk about how you're feeling? Okay, and I thought, well, I will. And I'll tell you why it's important to talk about how I'm feeling at the moment, obviously how you're feeling, is because I'm feeling absolutely top of the pops. I'm feeling fantastic. And I'm also feeling very, very optimistic. Like I've got a lightness inside of me. And I'm not talking about light, I'm talking about weight. It's like a lightness. It's almost as if a heavy weight has been taken off me. Why? Why am I feeling this way? Because I'm seeing something happen as I look all around me. I'm seeing this big shift in people. People are starting to change their view of what they look at. People are starting to shift. I just listened to an interesting video with Robert from Barcelona, who is an astrologer amongst other things, and he was talking about the next 4 years being pivotal, absolutely pivotal and positive for mankind. This month there have been some very, very important astrological alignments happening. Astrologers have been talking about this month for a long time and saying it is absolutely a key pivotal month. And I think they're right. And not only that, I think they're right that going forward, big changes are going to happen. Big changes. I just get a sense of the energies around me, the energies with people. We've just done an immersion course here in Spain with our students, our Spanish students. And as always, during the conversations, I don't get into heavy stuff at all. But in conversations every now and again, I kind of throw the hook. And I talked about politics. And I talked about the fact that all politics seems to be corrupt and horrible. There are no good politicians except Andrew Bridgen. And he shouldn't be a politician. He just doesn't fit the profile. So, and they all agreed. And it wasn't like it was big head nods going, that's exactly the case. I talked to another group about food and about how bad food has become and how they are selling us poisons, really, and how loads of, 60% of the US children are obese. And the same thing's happening in the UK, the same thing's happening in many, many countries. And they were all absolutely on board. They were all talking about how you have to really watch what you're eating now and eat well and stuff like that. We had a lady on the course who was a channeler. And she couldn't have been more spiritual. It was beautiful. And I just get the feeling that people are, how can I put it? People, and I'm going to talk about this in another video, people are losing faith in the world. They're losing faith. And they need to find answers. They're confused. It's very, very confusing, this world at the moment. Everything that we knew has fallen down, has fallen into pieces. And so everybody is in a funny place, which I think is a great place, which is they're at a point of turning. They're at a point of shifting the perspective. And you know that the answer to everything, the answer to the end of everything is purely just a shift in perception. That's all. We don't need to change loads of things. We need to change our own perception about what we want, what we like, what we believe, what's good and what's bad. Once that's changed, everything has to change then. Everything has to fall into place. There's I think the Senate or something in the US where they've just voted to send another 60 billion to the Ukraine. And they're all there waving the flags, like the Ukraine flags, right? These are the American voted representatives. And people are really pissed off. Really pissed off. And it's almost like they're watching this saying, what the actual F is going on? This is a great place for people to be. I love that people are there. And I can feel it. And it's almost like I've been able to heave a sigh of relief, like, thank goodness it's starting. And like a snowball, there will be no stopping it. It'll just gain momentum and size. And we will be there saying, I actually was saying this. I was saying this a while ago. You know, all of us, the stuff that's coming out at the moment about the planned stroke-demic from before, the stuff that's coming out, it's dripping away, but more and more and more and more and more and more. And it's like every single thing that we were saying right at the beginning is now being vindicated as correct. Everything. Even, is it Bill Mayer? He did a monologue about Nickelodeon and the program that came out showing that there was tremendous abuse of those young people. And the same with Disney and stuff like that. And he's talking on mainstream television about that. It's like everything that was hidden is now in the light. This is what the emissary said right at the beginning. The light is slowly being turned on, getting brighter. And all that's happening is we're seeing what was always there. We're just seeing it now. And people are seeing it. And this is part of their great awakening. And it's a beautiful thing. I really feel absolutely super optimistic. Everywhere I turn, I'm hearing optimism. And Robert said that this alignment that's happened, I can't remember which planets are aligning or whatever, but he said it's going to be the time of gifts. People are going to be gifted what it is that they want. This is the opportunity to start new projects, to get them going, because whatever you want, you're going to be gifted. That's nice, isn't it? And just everywhere I turn, I'm hearing good stuff. Is there still shit happening? Of course it is. Are the baddies still doing their thing? Of course they are. But hey, that's not our business. Our business is making our life as beautiful as possible. And boy, it's getting easier and easier and easier. How do you feel? Put in the comments, how are you feeling? What about your energies? I'm going to talk about that in another video, about if you're not feeling so good, there's a good reason for it. And so I love you all, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye-bye.